So this is the back pond at our local, well, conservation club, I guess you call it. 3F club in our area. And me and a couple other members set this tent up yesterday for the kids fishing derby coming up this coming weekend. So we need to take down all this bank, all these weeds that are there, and then all these here up until right about there. We need to knock that down so the kids can get all the way around with their fishing poles. There's gonna be like 34 kids here. So we're gonna knock this down. And are we charging? Hell no, we're not charging. This is our local conservation club and we're members, so we're not charging, no. I just threw this picture in here. I was at the gym today and I wanted to achieve a goal I've had, and that's to curl the entire rack on this curl machine, which is 200 pounds. I did it today. Max and Billy pushed me to do it, and I was so happy that I finally got done. I was shaking afterwards. I was gonna talk, but Billy's over there making all that noise. We didn't film any mowing today. We always film mowing, so we just that thing we did for our conservation club. But we're back at the shop, and it's been a little while since we've scraped decks or sharpened blades. It just hasn't needed it. But we noticed today cutting that a couple of the machines, if not all of them, we can't mow as fast as we want to without leaving some grass, which means these blades need sharpened. So we got the X Mark, which is doing great now with the new front spindles and bearings. Got that up. V-Ride 2 is up in the air. V-Ride 1 is up in the air. So we're going to get all these blades off here, sharpen all these blades on the RBG 712, and then we are going to blow out the air filters. So a lot of people have asked me recently about sharpening blades, how I do it, what do I use, what my methods are, and I've explained it in a lot of videos before, but I figured I would just throw one in here today. By the time we got back to the shop, I knew the blades had to be done on all the mowers, and I just haven't gotten to it, but I knew I didn't record a lot today, so I figured what better chance to throw this in there for those of you that haven't seen the old videos or all the videos I've made over the years doing this. So let's get right to it. I'm using an RBG 712. I used angle grinder on a bench vise for years, and I always thought I was doing a good job. And oh my God, if you're using an angle grinder on a bench vise, I mean, let's just admit it, you're kidding yourself. I was kidding myself. You think you're doing it right, but I'm telling you, you're not. There's no way you are getting a perfect 30-degree angle on both ends of that blade every single time. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can do that'll convince me otherwise. It's just impossible. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get a perfect 30 degree angle on the whole length of that cutting edge. It's just not going to happen. So one of the things you will realize real quick is once you do start getting a perfect 30-degree angle, like if you use the All-American sharpener or the RBG 712 or any RBG product or the Oregon products or anything that's actually designed for sharpening blades that are set at that perfect 30-degree angle, you will notice you will go a lot longer in between blade sharpenings. You will get much cleaner cuts. You will stop leaving stragglers behind. It's just night and day difference. So right there, I was putting it on the Oregon balancer. I balance every blade afterwards. Now see what I'm doing right here. This is a wire wheel. See how I took all that big, thick, chunked up grass off of there? I do this for two reasons. One, I'm pretty anal when it comes to it. I don't want all that clumped up stuff on there. It takes 2 seconds to clean them up, but I clean all the blades up to get that off there because it will not let you balance the blade properly if all that chunked up grass is on there. You'll sharpen your blade both ends and put it on the balancer, and it could be off one way or the other, and it's actually because of all that grass that's on there.
Okay, so not a very interesting vlog today, but I wanted to show you guys, I know I've showed it in the past in years, why I sharpen my blades the way I do, how I sharpen my blades, and why I do what I do. So there you go. You guys got to see that. Max and Billy got these three mowers, the Exmark Vantage 52, Skag V-Ride 152, and Skag V-Ride 252. Got these all scraped up and blade sharpened, balanced, back on, air filters blown out. They really weren't that bad. This one needs a new air filter. These ones are still in really good shape. So, but this one definitely needs one. Left a rag down yonder. But yeah, so these are good to go for another day of mowing. What I wanted to show you guys is, you guys know the FS 111 RX. We used it all year last year and loved it. And then this year I found an issue where the head of it cracked, where the bolt comes through. Kind of like that crack you see right there. Yeah, that's a replacement one. These things are expensive. They're damn near the cost of the whole trimmer. I had the dealer order me one this year when we noticed it was cracked. I was weed whacking with it and I noticed the head was turned. And so I looked down to see, you know, why it was turned and what happened if the screws, or if the bolts come loose, and saw there was a crack in there. So I ordered a replacement one, and now this one's been on for a couple months, a month and a half maybe, I don't know, something like that. And this one's cracked too. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why it's like that. It's not for me over tightening it because it's like I said, I put it on there like a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, and it's been fine up until Friday when that cracked. So I called the dealer today and said, I don't know what the deal is with these, why they keep cracking like that. They're not cracking on any of the other ones. This is the brand new one, it shouldn't be cracked. But all my other steel trimmers back there, all the trimmers I've had over the years, I can't even tell you how many steel trimmers I've had. None of them have ever cracked. It's only been this one with that on there. So I don't know what the deal is, but this is definitely the last one that I will replace. If I have this issue again, and this, as far as I'm concerned, this should be a warranty. They should just give me another one since I've had so many problems with it, but that's not really on the dealer. I think that's more on steel. But anyway, this is the last one I will replace on this. If it happens again, steel is gone. I'm done. Take a look at what I have. I have a steel, the FS91 Edger, FS111 RX, FS111 RX, BR600, BR700. Heck, let's just take a walk over here. What do we have here? We have the steel, I don't even know what the model of this is, HT131, my extendable pole chainsaw. That is the FS111R. I have the KM131 combi system with the bed redefiner, an FS94, an FS90R. I have the steel HS56Cs. I have the articulating hedge trimmers for the combi. I have the brush cutter for the combi. I have a edger for the combi, a rototiller for the combi, a paddle wheel broom for the combi. You see all this steel stuff? If I keep having an issue with this steel and I have to do this again, gone. I will put my entire steel lineup on Facebook Marketplace, and it will all be gone, and I will probably go back to Echo at that point. And let's just throw this in because this is new too. Steel MS 170 chainsaw. It's endless, and I have pieces of steel equipment in my house too. It's endless the amount of steel things that I have, but I will not mess around again. I know some of you probably recommend Shindawa or Redmax. There are no Shindawa or Redmax dealers in my area. There's only one Echo dealer that I even know of, but this isn't nothing against my dealer that I buy all my steel equipment from, because they are awesome. By far, that's why I keep buying them. Oh, here we got the steel mini hedge trimmers. See, it's endless, but I will dump it all if I keep having problems with this steel equipment. And I will go Echo everything. I'll go back to Echo hedge trimmers. What, first 4 years or so in business, Max, that's all we ran was Echo?
Except our hedge trimmers for Kawasaki's.
Oh yeah, we had those Kawasaki hedge trimmers, those cheap ones I bought because it's all I could afford at the time, and those things lasted.
They were tanks.
4 years, man. Went through everything. Those things were awesome.
They're still running.
But we had Echo everything.
Yep.
And never an issue, ever. I went to steel because I went to a new dealer for everything, and they sold the biggest steel lineup. They still do. And I really like those guys, so I switched everything over to steel. But I will, if I keep having issues, I will definitely go back to Echo. I already have my Echo 8010 backpack blower I use every fall for leaf cleanup. It's definitely the go-to for fall. I'll buy 2 Echo 770s for my everyday backpack blowers. I'll buy all new steel hedge trimmers, or steel weed whackers. I'll replace, Echo. See? I'll replace everything with Echo if I keep having this issue with steel.